Okay, so first I'm starting off with this erase gel nail polish remover. After soaking my nails, I move into just drilling off the additional residue. It literally takes 10 minutes versus 30 minutes with acetone. My nails are fully clean. I'm just clipping them down. I like them very short when I do gelx nails, just so it's a clean canvas to create. After clipping them down, I'm using a soft crystal file to file my natural nails. I learned this from other YouTubers that it's imperative to use a gentle nail file for your real nails. From there, I'm just taking this alcohol and a cotton pad and just removing all of the oils from my nails. Next, I'm just using this cuticle remover to get any additional, residue from my cuticles or even like hangnails, anything that would make this not aesthetically pleasing. Cleaning up the cuticle, making it look right. And now we're getting even more detailed in the cuticle with a cuticle pusher, just pushing away all of that skin that built up over the 3 weeks that the last set was on. So I definitely love to provide a really clean cuticle base. I think this is the heart of your set. If your cuticle is clean, then your set is going to look way more aesthetically pleasing. To take it to the next level, I'm using this drill that I'll link down below to clean up the cuticle even more. Be very careful with these tools that you're not cutting your real skin. So I take my time on these and just try to make sure it's as precise as possible. Now I'm just adding a nail dehydrator to each of my nails. It is best practice to add less. Less is more. The less dehydrator, the better chances you are to just make sure you are drying them out. Here I was just confirming, yeah girl, you did that with the cuticles. Next, I'm moving on with the Model 1's primer. We'll also link this down below. As mentioned before, less is more. So I also always try to apply a very thin layer of the primer to every nail. Here's a secret tip I learned from Kaylee Boyle. To apply gelx nails, it's imperative to begin with the IBD gel builder base. So from here, I am just creating that one base coat on each nail, and then I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. The shine from each nail. Next, I'm just buffing away any additional shine on each nail because we will be applying an additional prep for the gelx nails. After the shine is removed, I go back in with another layer of the dehydrator, and then I go in with another thin layer of primer as well to begin a fresh set. It's really just to build the strength of your natural nails, to include the IBD, but it definitely benefits in terms of adding an additional layer of thickness to your nail. And when you're doing gelx nails, it's important to make sure they are thicker. That way they are going to last you for longer, at least 4 weeks. Next, I'm just sizing out my nails so they are full coverage nails. So it is imperative to make sure they are specifically the same exact size as your nail to prevent any popping off, and make sure that you are all set for a perfect form. To mention also that I did apply a thin layer of primer to each tip, but after that, then you move in with applying the nail glue, which I'll link down below. And from there, you do the flash curing for 15 seconds. Make sure you firmly hold the nail onto your cuticle for the full 15 seconds. You want to make sure that it is perfectly in place and secured. To show a more up close and personal view of what that looks like. As I said before, add a primer and then you put on the Beetles nail glue. Then from here you push the full coverage tip into your cuticle and then seamlessly transition into that flash curing for 15 seconds and hold it in place. Super important. After I fully flash cured all 5, I just put them in a larger LED light for 60 seconds. I'll definitely link this below as it is a game changer. After all of the nails have been cured, I go back in with a cuticle drill just to drill away the additional residue and then seamlessly integrate the edge of the tip with your cuticle. The smoother that is, the better your chances are for having a long-lasting set. It really helps to prevent them popping off if they are smoothly integrated into your skin. So yeah, definitely carefully go over the cuticle. It's a very sensitive area, so be mindful of that. Drills come with 2 different sizes and I decided to use both for the full set. So I'm just going over where I've already drilled with the ball with this thin sort of pin shaped cuticle drill just to make sure it's very refined and a seamless integration with the cuticle. Not only does it help with making it last longer, but once you apply the gel polish, it looks so much better. Tips are seamlessly integrated. I go in and buff away the shine from the nail. This helps when you are applying gel polish as well to offer a more aesthetically pleasing look. This step is optional, but my nails were way too long for my own preference, so I just went in with this nail file that I'll link down below and went ahead and cut down the almond shapes. It takes so much longer to cut down almonds than squares because you want to make sure you still have that almond shape rather than, you know, a full square. So you do have to be more precise in terms of rounding it. I wouldn't say just hitting them and cutting them straight down because then you're going to make them a bit fatter. So just evenly go around the round over and over again and you'll get the desired aesthetic. From here, I'm taking this really pretty sheer pink as a base polish. As you can see, it covers up my natural nail beautifully, and it offers this natural nude that I am in love with, guys. So I did 2 coats of this. I went ahead and created some French tips on the almonds, and with French tip on almonds, I did find a hack on TikTok where you do a horizontal line, a vertical line, and then you do 2 diagonal lines, and you're able to create the perfect French. And the best part about that is that it's the same amongst all of your nails. So that's just what I'm doing here, and just going to fill it in once I'm done. After that, your girl got a little bored, so I took this dotting tool and decided to create flowers. It's a little hard at first, but what I learned is you're supposed to create the dots and make sure they are all about the same size and that they are slightly touching each other. So I'm just re-dotting to make sure they're slightly touching each other, and then you're supposed to connect them in the center. Guys, this will truly help you if you were struggling to create flowers and you're just putting you see how there's space here? You're supposed to connect all of the flowers in the center, and that's something I learned as I went. And it's so fun to create designs and then learn as you go. The main reason why I record it is just to share with you all my process and prevent if you are struggling with creating flowers, because on YouTube there's very little knowledge of like how to create flowers. You really have to figure that out on your own. But as you can see here, I finally got a little better at it in terms of making my darker pink dots here and then connecting them. Super important to connect them so that they know that they are a flower. At the end of the day, it really helps to make them look as aesthetically pleasing as possible. So yeah, that's what I did here. As you can see on my ring fingers, I did the lighter pink as the petals and then the darker pink as, what is this, like the pollen part? And then I reversed it on my index fingers for both hands.
This often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? I got the plug, I made.
Alright, and lastly, guys, I went in with a gel top coat and gelx top it off. It's honestly the best at home top coat. It ensures you have that full shine long term, so definitely check that out. It's in the description as well. Here is the final result. I am so happy, guys. Comment below what you think. I think they came out perfectly, just in terms of all of the process. I really enjoyed learning how to make flowers for the first time, doing the French tips for the first time. Super fun experience, guys. Definitely let me know what you think. And if you do want to check out these products, they'll be linked in my Amazon store as well. And definitely hope you guys have a great rest of your day, your week, your next hour. Just living your purpose and love life. Okay, bye.
Can I tell you something? Why is what really happening?